Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here from Bristol Motor Speedway. It is my home track. It is Todd Chase's not home track. We are live here for the Unchained Racing League. It is time for the Truck Series to get back in action here tonight from Bristol Motor Speedway at a half-mile bull ring. Should be a fun place to race. Todd Chase, always fun, always exciting, always lots of action, that is for sure. Sometimes green flags, sometimes not so much. Thoughts on tonight?
Well, I definitely think it's going to be a wreck fest, but I don't think we're going to have that many caution laps compared to the actual laps that we're going to be running tonight.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think it's going to be a good one.
18 drivers in here, so right now everybody will be pitting on the front stretch. That is the good news for these guys. So, do they still have to come on the back stretch, though? I'm not sure. I think so, right?
I'm not sure, but I do know that it is dual pits, so...
Well, they'll have to figure that out. Anyway, so we're getting ready to go here in just a few moments, of course. Bristol Motor Speedway, like I said. It has been the Todd Cray Show. Currently second on the charts right now, Jason Gordon. And at 29, I believe he's driving a Hooters truck again tonight. Currently top of the board, Mike Weber. Currently third. A good name to see up there inside the top five, alongside Alec Lumpkin and Patrick DeSaunier, who has... some stranger words as of late. Should be fun for some drama for us to watch out for a little bit, which is always good. Todd, one of the hardest things about this place is getting on and off pit road. Very easy to get caught speeding. Not just that, the amount of speed that you carry around this place is pretty wild.
Yeah, it's very easy to, you can just spin yourself out, not even on pit road yet. You know, slowing way down and then getting onto that apron, and this racetrack is just like Dover. It's a self-cleaning racetrack. So, also getting off a pit road, it's very easy to spin out doing that as well, because with cold tires, getting on the racetrack and stuff, and with the banking and everything, it's going to be difficult for these guys tonight. But I got faith in some of these guys. I don't know if I got faith in this Patrick DeSaunier. I don't know. He's a little sketchy. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out for Patrick. It should be fun, though, for us to watch. Talk about the amount of speed that you do carry here, Todd. It is a lot.
Yeah, let me switch to somebody who's out here on the racetrack and actually see. So, they're actually, it looks like they're going about... Well,
I think that's 140 a minute ago.
Yeah, I was just watching Jason Gordon and he wrecked, and I only seen...
Right now I'm over with Robert Chipman watching film. You guys can see how fast this place actually is. Of course, this is a predominantly highline racetrack here anyway. Maybe not so much anymore in real life. It's kind of mixed now in real life. Sometimes bottom, sometimes top. You're starting to see more bottom action now. But... here, iRacing hasn't had the PJ one as of yet. Heard that they are working on that, though, so we'll see if we get that maybe next time. That'll be fun. But mainly a highline track, Todd, but a lot of momentum that it takes to make a pass on this place.
Yeah, totally run that high lane and defend your spot very easily, running that high lane. But also running that high lane, you could actually run into some trouble where you can't go to the bottom to get around somebody either. You could actually be blocked up there.
Yeah. So it's very interesting.
We were watching Mike Weber here in practice earlier, and he was stuck on that outside lane. He just had nowhere to go and ended up getting collected in a 5-truck wreck on the front stretch. So, well, practice is ending now, so we'll be switching to. Or no, that's qualifying. I'm sorry.
Qualifying it is?
Yeah. Well, remember they had...
That's right. Yeah. So we are about to go green. Jason Gordon will be your pole sitter with Todd Cray up front. And then we will get the rest of the guys here in just a minute. Here you go. I got to reload this because my timing screen is only showing so many people.
Yep. I got to do mine as well.
Maybe that happened last time, too.
Yep.
I don't know why it does that. Let's reload this, guys, as the field starts to take place. It is Jason Gordon as your pole sitter with Mike Weber. 14-7-4 for Mr. Jason Gordon. Once again, We'll look at your starting lineup here momentarily once I do all this stuff. I only got 15 people, but we'll see if that changes. Hopefully it does when they start rolling. I think it did last time, Todd, when they started rolling across the line.
Yep.
Anyway, here's your look at your grid. Mentioned Jason Gordon, Mike Weber. Is that true? Mike Weber's second? Yeah, guess so. Jim Cook. No, Mike Weber's third. My thing's not updating now.
Yeah, you're right. Mike Weber is third.
Alec Lumpkin in fourth. Patrick DeSaunier is in fifth. There you go. Big shout out, by the way, to Paul Zoda in the 63. He is our maker of this overlay that we are using. So shout out to him. We appreciate that very much. As we get set to start the engines or roll here at Bristol Motor Speedway behind the Chevrolet Ford Toyota Camry hybrid Tesla pace truck. Set
That definitely looks like a Chevy.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. I mean, it does look like a Chevy to me, too.
But we're ready to go here.
We're ready. We're just waiting on a couple more people, and here we go.
Yep.
Anytime, Todd. 150 laps, Todd, over under on 7 cautions.
Well, I'm actually banking on like 10 cautions.
So you're taking over.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to take the under on that. Todd, who gets the win?
Well, I'm going to go Todd Cray.
Yeah. There you go. Todd Cray Todd said Todd Cray going to get the win. Man, I'm going to go Mike Weber.
You know, that's I didn't want to
sound... bold pick. I know, it's a bold pick.
Yep. But, I mean, he's really good on these short tracks. And he's definitely showing it here tonight. So
you got to get around Jason Gordon first and Todd Cray as well. All right, so the pace car going to take one more trip around here at Bristol Motor Speedway. I love this track, Todd.
Yeah, you always tell me Bristol is like your favorite racetrack, no matter what configuration.
Yeah, I don't care what it is, dude. I know, I'm a little biased as well.
It always looks better under the lights, though.
It does, way better under the lights. They still don't have like everything fixed on here though. Like they don't have the turn 1 and turn 2 exactly right. Because they actually got like the ledge that's out there, where people stand and watch the race as well. But you know, whatever, we'll take it.
They also don't have the gate that they had just put in, you know, for the dirt stuff.
That's true. So anyway, let's get ready to get green. Top, bring it to it.
All right, pace truck ducks down pit road as we're waiting. It will be Jason Gordon and Todd Cray as the green flag comes out and the bottom does not go.
Yeah, Mike Weber already getting some damage from Patrick DeSaunier. A hard shot in the back bumper. That 7. Here comes the 29. Todd Cray out front. 29 now, trying to take over that 6th spot. Does from Alec Lumpkin. Watch him slide up.
Yeah, Mike Weber will be under fire from, looks like...
caution.
Yep.
Maybe Patrick DeSaunier going around, and he did. And this is a little weird. He may have had some contact with teammate David Kamara. Did he do it? No, that was weird, Todd.
Did he just get loose?
He just looped it. And really, he didn't. Right there's the caution. Nah, it's weird. Weird place to wreck it. You know, somebody could have a good night here. It's Casey Flingo as well, Todd. Local short track racer, honestly. Not local, but a short track racer in his own right. Could have a good night.
Yeah, he's currently, I believe, in the 17th position.
Yeah, didn't qualify.
So, he's another good short track racer.
I think he won a championship, by the way, at his local track.
I think so, too.
Yeah, which is pretty awesome.
So, but anywho, this is our first yellow of the night on lap 2. So,
welcome to Bristol, Todd.
Yep. You know, I was going to mention, it would be nice to see these trucks, you know, basically running that conveyor belt style of the bottom, you know, just because I want to see what it would be like. But that's not the case here.
Yeah.
Right now here on iRacing, because they don't have that bottom, you know, they don't have it like it is in real life, so.
Alright, so we are about to get going here once again. That's one good thing about this place. short track
Mm-hmm.
very quickly and easily. And
Yep. Pace lights are off already, and we'll be starting to double up again. When we do go green, it will be Todd Cray and Jason Gordon back on the front row, except for these guys will be flip-flopped.
so here we go. Watch that bottom line. Hopefully they get a better takeoff what they did last time.
I'm thinking they will, just because, you know, Todd's
Dictator,
down
right?
there. Exactly, so.
Jessica checking in, saying let's go Todd Cray. Definitely got a chance. Space truck dropping in.
Yep. And there we go. Green flag is back out, and look at the run Todd Cray gets.
Yeah, that's going to be the beauty for him. Having that first starting position is going to be big for him, Todd, to avoid these wrecks and all that.
Mm-hmm.
David Kamara, Jim Cook, side by side. Kamara high side, the 77 roll at the bottom.
A lot of good racing back here right now, but I do want to mention we were told that there is some type of X limit.
Yeah, 18 incident points. By the way,
definitely got to be careful with that.
David Kamara was able to get around Jim Cook, then started working up on the 7 of Mike Weber. Mike Weber slams the door. Kamara falls back to Jim Cook. Once these laps start really wearing in, these tires start getting worn, that's where you can see like long runs. Bristol is known for that. People kind of forget. Bristol now anymore is known for long runs. Oh, wreck, Todd. We got the 19, and he keeps it off the wall. Big gear going to keep rolling here. Not sure what happened.
Green flag is still out, so.
Here's what happened to Ben. He just got a little loose as well. Let's see what happened.
I noticed that in practice I noticed on exit that some of these guys were getting loose. But other than that, okay. Oh, there it goes. Well, I thought I had an issue, but I didn't. But anyways, Todd Cray's still out front right now. He got a 0.3 of a second lead over Jason Gordon, who looks like he's actually running down Todd Cray.
Gordon, who was the fastest in practice last time by, about even with Todd Cray as far as the pace goes. We'll check it this time. So the line's still a pretty good lap right now. Fastest lap is going to be by Todd Cray, however. A 14. No, I'm lying. Fastest lap is actually going to be by Alex Lumpkin, a 14.946.
Yeah, it looks like Todd is actually running a little bit higher than Jason Gordon, and it kind of looks like it's helping him in some ways, but hurting him in some ways as well.
By the way, I do want to say I'm wrong again. The fastest lap of the race is Patrick Estonia with a 14.8.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that's a good lap.
That's a lap that I cannot touch
He's still running 14-second laps right now, so he is the fastest in the field back in 13.
I believe we got a battle back here for the 5th and 6th position. David Kamara being hunted down by Jim Cook.
Jim has some issues there. Really, there's not enough rubber, it looks like, on the bottom. You can't really get it run out. Definitely not surprised, but I mean, it really does stall, though. Like, it completely just stops.
Yeah, but like I said at the top of the show here, if you can run that high lane, you can easily defend your position.
Yeah, that's like you see right there. That's going to allow. Well, I thought the 15 was going to be able to get a run, was not. Patrick Sawyer, Paul Zoda. Patrick taking away the 12th position.
Yeah, I think he's got a little chip on his shoulder right now, so I think he's driving with some MO, I guess you could say.
Last year's season champion.
Look through our top 5 here. Mike Weber running 4th, Alec Lumpkin running 3rd, Jason Gordon running 2nd. Now Jim Cook goes to 5th, getting around David Kamara.
Try to, yep, and he does. He finally was able to get around him.
Got some lap traffic already.
See what's crazy, the biggest move of the race right now is Alec Lumpkin. Mike Weber, that is the 4, by the way. Jonathan Scott getting lapped. But Alec Lumpkin up 9 spots. Is that right, Tom? That ain't right, is it? No, he started forward.
Yeah, he started.
It was up
Yeah.
there.
But
That's just my
look
thing.
Look at this, Mike Weber putting some pressure on Alec as we got another yellow on the racetrack.
Yellow is out. As maybe John Gallagher here in the 105. Yep. Pretty good run there. Here's what happened. A lot of traffic right here, and it looks like maybe the 55 tagged him, or was it the 09? Oh, just a reporting effect, and the 55 gets into the back of Robert Chipman, Susie Brown. Also, somebody else got into him right there pretty hard at the end of this. Not sure who that was. The Georgia Bulldogs truck, who it was.
Yeah, and look at this. It looks like some of these guys are coming down pit road.
Kind of surprising, but you get 5 sets of tires, so why not? You know.
So, yeah, you got so many other opportunities with tires, so this does not hurt at all. And it does look like they were using that other
other pit lane,
road. Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty cool.
Now, under green flag conditions, they don't have to do that, right?
Yeah. Under green flag, you can pit straight off turn 4. Come
right.
down into the front stretch.
Oh, Alec had an issue. He had to back up a little bit.
Okay, so that's probably going to cost him a couple spots. One thing about this place, pit road's so tight here, very easily can make you a bad pit stop. I just noticed that Todd Cray's pit crew is all in Superman suits.
That's cool.
Well, he comes out first, so pretty quick. Sandy Curtis, however, in the lead. With,
yeah, I was just... Casey Flingo now up to second.
Yeah, he's coming down pit road now. So is Sandy Curtis. So they stay out to lead a lap. So Todd Cray will retake this lead.
Mm-hmm. That was definitely a tight race off of pit road between Alec and Mike.
Tyler, I got a question for you.
Okay.
Why not? We're in a caution. What is your favorite thing about Christmas? Presents, the food? What is it?
Well, you know what I'd really like to say? It's about the... I really like the food.
100%.
But it's actually about having family members over and spending time with them.
Food. Food, you know. I don't care about family. Give me the food.
Yeah, I always make it a point that it's not about the Christmas presents and stuff.
For sure.
But
I mean, they're cool to get, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, they are. Everybody likes it, of course, you know. But I think everybody forgets really what it is.
Yeah, it's the spending time with family and eating good food. So.
By the way, congratulations to you becoming an uncle.
Yeah.
I meant to say that the other day, I forgot.
Yeah, it's quite an experience. That,
it is.
You know, I was just talking to my brother today about Christmas and what are we gonna do for this kid? I mean, he's only what 3 or 4 days old now, and it's like, well, we got to figure something out. But
yeah, you know, I'm a dad as well as an uncle. Pretty cool. I don't know why.
Pace truck comes down pit road now, and I don't mean to change subjects, but green flag is back out.
Get back into the Christmas tree.
Oh yeah. Todd Cray gets a heck of a launch as Mike Weber tries to go for third.
Oh, big wreck. Patrick in the 29. I mean, multiple cars here, Todd, or trucks.
Mike was involved, and I think he got a little loose, and he overcorrected.
There's 9 or 10 trucks in this one. There's a replay of this one. Oh, there's somebody. 29 man came down. I think it kind of got 7 a little loose going into the corner. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 trucks in it.
Wow.
Maybe more. Well, the big one happens here early.
Yeah, the big one strikes again at Bristol.
So let me ask you this, Todd.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about Christmas. Okay. What is your favorite gift that you've ever received?
Oh.
Good one. In all of your 60 years of being alive.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, I've only been alive for 31 years. That's what I said, what to? But my favorite gift, I want to say, and this may sound a little weird, but I think it was last year getting my own trail cam and memory cards and stuff that I've needed for a while, because I've always used my brother's memory cards and using my dad's trail cams and stuff like that for hunting. So finally got my own last year, and I think that's one of my favorite ones.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, mine was actually last year too. I got a kayak. It was given to me. And, I appreciate that. That was always cool.
Well, depending on what's coming there on Saturday, it may change your mind. So that's all I'm gonna say. So it looks like the field's doubling up again. As I think Chapman kind of muted himself.
No, I'm over here messing with my phone. I found something pretty cool. I'm going to send it to you here in a minute. It's pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what is this? I didn't know I could do it.
Well, I believe the pace lights are off the pace truck.
Off the pace truck, yeah.
No, they're not. They're actually still on. I lied. They should be coming off this time. I know. Hey, at least I actually downloaded the schedule again for these guys, and next week we go to Nashville.
Oh, I'm looking for, wait, the Super Speedway?
No, it just says Nashville. So
I hope it's not the Super Speedway.
I'm thinking it's Fairgrounds.
I hope it's the Fairgrounds. Because that's more short track racing. And not only that, we raced the Super Speedway this past Sunday for the championship. It was good racing. It was a heck of a finish for the championship, by the way. Congrats once again to Dwayne Hunt. Very awesome championship by Dwayne Todd.
Yes, I mean, we had a heck of a battle for that championship, and not only that, we had a heck of a battle for the actual race win. As the pace truck comes down, we'll get into that again as Todd Cray gets another good launch.
Big Deer has his way up to 5th in that 19 truck.
Jim Cook goes to 2nd now.
Jim Cook seems fast, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, this guy here, he may have a chance at upsetting Todd Cray here tonight. Good battle going on here for the 5th position. Got Ben Gear and Ron Holyfield. Looks like Jason Gordon now dropping all the way to 14th.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on him. He should be able to work his way back up over time. I definitely would not count him out. Alec Lumpkin, by the way, working on that 77. Man, Jim gets a good drive off that corner, though.
Yeah, there's something that he's doing in the middle.
Right there.
Yep.
It's the way he turns down the racetrack. And now Alec has kind of copied that line, and you see it's helping him a lot, too.
Yeah, as the top 3 basically break away from the rest of the field. It looks like Todd gets a little...
Man, that 77 off that corner, just, my Lord.
Yeah, it looks like Todd's kind of getting too high up there. And hurting.
Very interesting watching Jim here. I mean, he is on it right now. You guys are riding on board with Mr. Cook. See what he's doing. See what Todd's running a little bit higher up. Jim riding that, I would say, a lane down from the top line, right on that black before it goes super high. And then dives down to the bottom, and the truck really turns really good down there.
Oh, here we go. Alec Lumpkin looking to the inside of the 77, but I don't know if he's going to have enough. No, he will not. And he'll actually lose a little bit of time doing that. Here we go. He's doing it, trying it again. And he just sent it in there, and yep, he's going to slide right up, and he'll retake that 2nd spot over Jim Cook. David Kamara and Ron Holyfield battling for the 4th position. Patrick Pisanier goes to 10th. Now Patrick goes to 9th. Gary Whitmer goes to 10th as Casey Flingo now dropping back.
Yeah, Flingo, I still expect him to have a somewhat good run. As we got a good battle back here, Todd. 15, 19, 43, and 09, all under one right now.
Yep, these guys are
4th as well.
Yep, David Kamara doing everything he can right now to hold off this 15. Meanwhile, Tyler Berger goes to 17th on the board. And now I want to say, back up front, we've got like, I don't know, a good, well, Todd Cray's currently got a 7/10 of a second lead, and then it's 8/10 back, you know, from between Alec Lumpkin and Jim Cook now, who's a second and, well, 1.6 seconds behind our leader, Todd Cray.
May have had a wreck. Casey Flingo. Oh, never mind. He's on pit road. Here's David Clark getting passed by a Hart as well. And at 15, 3 wide here, caught at Bristol.
Yeah, 3 wide here is not a good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you can make it happen, you know, which really doesn't happen. So, oh, I believe that's Casey Flegel having an issue. He just shot from the middle of the racetrack all the way back down to the apron.
Yeah, I'm watching him right now. You know he's still running your banner on his truck.
I've seen that. Yep. That's okay though. He that just means he hasn't changed anything, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, no.
But yep. Porting the old race.
Oh, we got, oh man, big 3 wide back to it. Patrick DeSony at the 7 and the 43. I didn't know Mike Webber was a lap down.
He may have gone a lap down from that wreck.
I think you're right. Here's the first one right now, a lap down. So. Good racing right through here though. Patrick, by the way, Todd, working his way back up in the previous field.
Yeah, he's doing a really nice job. He's being aggressive, and it's actually working for him because now he's all the way up to 6.
Guys, I don't have it popping up in my ATVO, but some guys I just hear tearing on the wall and running in the back of cars. They got to be getting close to some of these incident limits.
Yeah, because like we had said, you know, 18 incident points will get you a black flag, and it doesn't take much to, especially here.
You know, no joke. I was running like 4th or 5th at Bristol to 500 laps. We was on like 4.
Todd Cray into the wall.
We was like on lap 476 or something on 500, and I got ran to the back of it. I got disqualified.
Yeah.
Here's still a good battle here with 15, the 02, the 93, the 55. I mean, these guys all under a blanket right now, side by side. The 43 comes up, maybe tapped the 7 a little bit. They're going to keep rolling, no contact.
Meanwhile, our leader is being caught by Alec Lumpkin with that side damage. Now he's not as fast as what he was hoping to be.
Yeah, so we'll definitely keep an eye on that.
I mean, you can tell he's definitely sending it in there on that high side, but I think what happened is he just sent it in too far, and he just couldn't slow the truck down fast enough, and it.
Oh, there we go. We stack it up, and they keep it going.
Yeah,
wow.
No yellow.
Wow. I will say, this is sort of the best race I've seen. Oh, Patrick gets tipped. He gets turned.
There's the yellow.
Yeah, he got turned from behind. I don't know if he was trying to come to pit road.
He may have been.
It looked like he was coming to pit road. I don't know why he would be coming to pit road. No, he was definitely coming to pit road.
Yeah, I mean, right now, the reason why he, you know, it was at almost 40 laps from the last time we were on pit road, so. But I believe this is what, our 3rd caution coming out on lap 60?
4th caution.
4th caution, okay.
There you go. So we are about on pace for about 8 cautions.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
Definitely going to see everybody come down pit road now.
Shane Gross says Joe Paul in the 63. Talking about Paul Zoda, I would agree with that one. Go Jonathan before. Jonathan not having the greatest night. 2 laps down, but Zoda 1 lap down, but I believe he will be the lead. I don't know. We'll see. Don't worry about. Don't be so focused on. Don't be so focused. remember.
Well, I can't multitask like you, so.
That is true. So, Todd?
Yes.
Favorite candy of Christmas time? Hey.
Oh. Gotta be M&M's.
Okay. Mine is the, the Ferrero Rocher, I think. Chocolate. Pretty good stuff.
Okay.
You have no idea what that is, do you?
Nope.
That or chocolate covered cherries, they're pretty good too.
Yeah, chocolate covered cherries are good,
They are a Christmas staple.
but
Guys,
Todd Crave will definitely win the race off of pit road, by the way.
favorite food from Christmas, Todd?
Favorite food from Christmas? Well, it's hard because you got all the sugar cookies with the really good frosting on them,
Right.
but then you also got smoked ham, potatoes, and stuff like that. It's hard to decide, you know. So I just say I like it all.
There you go. I think my favorite is, I'm gonna be honest, probably banana pudding. It's a dessert, but that's probably my favorite thing. I like banana pudding.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So instead, Todd, of going to random news of the day, because we're about to turn it up here in a minute.
Yeah.
Instead of going to random news of the day,
Mhm.
I want to do something a little bit different.
Okay. Yep.
I was thinking about this today. Because I think that we need to do this.
Okay.
Did you know, on December 14th, so we'll go this day in history, George Washington was dead on this
Really?
day. Yep, and not only that, here's a very interesting one. Indy Brickyard is complete.
Well, did you also know that this is the day that Bill France Sr. started NASCAR?
Oh, for real?
Yep. December 14th.
Good research time. Like that.
And here we go. Pace truck comes down pit road. It will be Ben Gear and Todd Gray.
Inside line did not get started. Back row Jim
Nope.
Cook, by the way. It's a battle up front. Todd Cray battling Ben Gear. Ben Gear, by the way, definitely older lap tires here, so you can see the
Yep.
difference in lap tires. Or tires.
Yep.
Whoa.
And, whoa.
Interesting here.
Yep. Oh, he's gonna slide right up, and nobody's gonna get into him, which is a really good job with these guys. As the 15 gonna get around them, 29 gonna get around them as well. But we got a battle for the lead here.
Oh, we got a wreck. Alec Klumpke going around head first into the wall. Back up across traffic. Contact made. Everybody does a good job of avoiding him as long as he stops. And he does. There we go. Caution comes out. Caution number 5.
Yep, we're definitely trending towards that 8 caution, 10 caution mark.
Your fault if that happens.
What's that?
Your fault if that happens.
Well,
If we get really,
that would be not good, I will say.
this is true.
So yeah, fifth caution comes out on lap 68, coming to 69. You got any more random news of the day, or that we can throw in here?
Oh, random news. Let's see. Yes. Day in history. I don't really want to go random news a day anymore because some of them kind of repeated itself.
Right.
There's not a lot of random news, which is kind of weird. You'd think there'd be better news.
Right.
You know, I mean, a bunch of stuff happens in Florida. So,
Yeah.
I always say that. There's some news I'm not going to talk about because some of it was bad.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to find something. Oh, here you go.
Okay.
We got you all kinds of.
All right.
You want a more, no, it's actually kind of funny you mentioned that because right there it is today in sport history. It shows NASCAR.
Yep.
The New York Giants defeated Notre Dame 22-0 in a charity game in 1930 on this day.
Hey.
How about that? That's pretty interesting.
Hey, Notre Dame's defense.
Pretty good, actually.
I mean, to hold them to 22 points.
It's not horrible.
No, not at all. Nick Saban must have been coaching that team.
Oh, God. He's about that old. That's pretty good.
Yep.
And just for entertainment purposes, not a lot I can tell you. Jackson 5 made their first appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show. There you go, 1969. Which is Michael Jackson and all them. So.
Yep. I believe Pacelet should be coming off the pace truck time if they're not already. Also, I do want to mention, if you are a member on Facebook to some of these iRacing groups, there's a lot of people out there doing some charity or some type of what do you call that, relief fund towards the the families that have lost their lives in Kentucky from that tornado that happened. I believe that was what, Friday?
Yes, I believe you're right.
So
from the tornadoes,
yeah. So I just want to give them a shout out for doing all those races. I would put one on, but I've tried to put some charity races on in a short amount of time, and it never really worked. So here we go. Pace truck comes down pit road again, and Todd Gray launches, and wow, he hits a heck of a launch.
Yeah, good launch there for Todd Gray. Battle right now going to be for 6th place. You can see the big mix-up right here with the 52 and all that stuff. Todd, we are coming up to the halfway point, so let's go ahead and do it. What time is it?
Time to turn it up.
We didn't do that, by the way. Yeah, we did. Anyway, we'll be right back.
Got a good battle going on here as we're back from Turn It Up. Got Mike Weber looking underneath of the 52 of Gary Whitmer. And I believe you got Alec Lumpkin behind him as well. I don't know. Mike still might be a lap down now that I looked at it.
He is the first one to lap down.
Yeah, so he's trying to hold that position. As Alec Lumpkin going to look to these to his outside and try to get a run, and look at that. He's actually going to go to the outside of the 52 of Gary Whitmer here.
Gary's a good driver. We don't give him the credit he deserves either. He's really patient. That's one thing about him. We've seen that time and time again.
Yeah.
Right there for the 52 though.
Yeah, and look at this. Like I know, little contact with Alec Lumpkin. He's in the wall.
Hard contact too.
As David Camaro goes to second, battling with Jason Gordon there. Oh, the 29 just, who was that? I believe that was David Camaro.
Yeah, he's up backwards up against the outside wall. See what happens here from this replay. It was him with 29. And now, of course, Jason Gordon and Kamara kept sliding up, and really the 29, no room. It comes off the wall a little bit, and that's what happened. 15, I think. Also, first spin here. Almost first spin. Did he go first spin? No. Yeah, he almost. Probably still got some insurance points on that though.
Probably.
Now's where it's going to come into, you know, your incident limit, because now it's where it could happen.
But now we're on lap 89, you know, coming to lap 90. You know, we could see these guys coming down pit road again, as Todd Cray definitely going to solidify that for some of our front runners here. Because now, if you pit here, you could definitely go it the rest of the way.
Yeah.
Josh Gordon going to stay out, actually, with that damage. We'll see if he comes down pit road next time by. See who wins the race off pit road. I believe Todd Cray will win that, because let's just be honest, there's a big stretch back there between him and so
we'll see how that all plays out. It's a good time to come down and take tires though.
Right.
We'll see how that plays out.
Alec Lumpkin currently running 5th, Ben Gear 4th, Jim Cook 3rd, the 15 are Ronald Hartfield, and Jason Gordon will be your top 5 for the moment. Meanwhile, Mike Weber will get back on the lead lap from that incident. He's currently 11th right now. Todd Cray definitely won that race off pit road. He didn't have much competition either. So, like I said earlier, the series next Tuesday will be at Nashville.
Yeah, where do we go the rest of this week? We go Thursday, Red Sox Racing Series.
Yep. Their championship race will be at Canadian Tire. And then Friday night, Midnight Thunder, Sim 500, their championship race will be at Atlanta. And then we have no broadcast on Saturday or Sunday or Monday, and then we'll be right back here, like I said. So after this week, we'll just be here on Tuesday nights. It's going to be a different change of pace, that's for sure.
There you go.
Pace lights are off the pace truck, and it will be Jason Gordon and the 15 of Ronald Hartfield leading the field back to the green flag. And green flag is back out.
Good jump there for Jason that time again.
We'll see how long that lasts, though, as there's a battle for third here. Got Jim Cook battling Ben Gear. Looks like Cook gonna get that third spot from him.
Well, watch Todd Cray as well right now. He is currently not most. Well, him and Sandy Curtis had the freshest tires out of those guys.
Look at, you got Alec Lumpkin back there trying to get around Ben Gear for the 4th position. Ooh, you got one into the wall back there a little bit. I believe that was Joel Guy that had the issue. Todd Craig currently went up to 7th now.
Yeah, Joe was able to get that truck underneath him. He is rolling once again as Casey Flingo has to get on the brakes not to get into it.
Yep. Todd Craig battling with Sandy Curtis here.
It's a big battle right
here. I think this damage on this 21 is still kind of hindering his speed in a way. But overall,
it's a big one right here because Sandy's on the fresher tires as well.
Right, and it just goes to show you how fast you can run that high lane. And oh, look at this, 3 wide. And Todd Craig definitely
That's
wisely,
smarter. Yep,
wisely backs out of that. Sandy Curtis now, he's currently running 5th, but here comes Todd Craig on them fresher tires as well. Oh, Sandy Curtis gets it to the wall there.
Maybe the opportunity that Todd Craig needs as we are coming to lap 100. There it is, home card.
Lap 100 is on the board as Jim Cook goes to 2nd, and we talked earlier in this one that he was big trouble on the front stretch. A couple of trucks involved, and there's the yellow.
Stopped on the racetrack. Here's what happened in 19 off the wall into the 52. There's a close call right there.
Yeah. Now, if I'm the 29, I come down and
good time to come down and take some tires now.
Take some tires.
Fix that worked out well for him.
Yep. Fix that damage on the front of his truck. Because now you got Jim Cook, who seems to be on rails tonight, behind you. You know, you got to start changing things up to kind of maybe change his strategy in a way to where it could play into your into your favor.
I agree.
So we'll see what this 29 does if he comes down pit road. Does not look like he's going to.
See, I like the idea of coming down, though.
Yeah, I mean, you've got the tires. Use them. You know? I mean, it ain't gonna... You're on lap 103 of 150. You know you're probably gonna get another 1, maybe 2 more yellows.
Yeah.
You know? So, we'll see what happens. I do think the 77 is faster than the 29, and not just because of the 29's damage that he has, but like we were talking before, the 77 with that, that center to exit he has out of 2 and 4 just absolutely kills these other guys.
What do you think of the race so far?
It's a typical Bristol race, but a lot more cautions than I would have thought at this point.
I think it's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I think it's been pretty good. It is typical Bristol. We always words get said. But
main thing is, and there's got to be a way we can check, is the X limit. And seeing what some of these guys have, but that's not all we got to be worried about in this one, so. Pace lights should be coming off this time as soon as we cross the line. And when they do, it will be Jason Gordon and Jim Cook on the front row. Ronald Hartfield and Alec Lumpkin will be your second row. Todd Cray and Sandy Curtis your third row. Joel Guy and David Kamara your fourth row. Robert Chipman and Ben Gear your fifth row.
Lots are up. By the way, I just noticed the 29's got some pretty big damage to that left front, like you were saying earlier. I didn't realize it was that bad, to be honest. So 7 cautions. Oh my goodness, what's wrong button? 7 cautions so far in this one.
Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna hit that 9 to 10 mark.
Yeah,
by the time
I
this
can
is all
definitely
said
see
and
it
done.
nine for sure.
So,
Right, here's where things get bad because these guys are right on that limit of that X limit. So,
yep, here we go. Pace truck comes down pit road, and there you go. Green flag is back out in the air. Jason Gordon out front gets a nice launch, but here comes Todd Cray back there in fourth. He's got 15 to his inside.
yeah, Cray, of course, with his freshest tires. I mean, the 43 also has fresh tires. 15, not so much.
And here comes Jim Cook. He's going to try and get a run on this 29 as he's got
Good
Todd
luck.
Cray
Yeah,
literally on his tailgate.
Todd should be able to take this pretty easily.
Oh, yeah, with having them fresh tires.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
yeah.
see it right there.
Oh, yeah, him running the outside.
Bye-bye.
Look at that. Yep. 77 goes back to third as Todd Cray now doing everything he possibly can. Yep.
Robert Chipman hard in the wall. He stayed green. Not sure what happened.
Todd Cray looking to the outside of this 29. The 29 blocking him, but I don't. Todd Cray is definitely going to go to the lead here.
There you go. New leader. That's our, what lead change is that? I don't even know.
I don't know either.
I'll find out maybe.
Jim Cook falls back to fifth now as Sandy Curtis sits around him.
By the way.
Robert Chipman drops to 12th as Gary Whitmer and Paul Zoda get around him, and now Tyler Berger gets around Chipman as well. David Kamara going to fifth.
Haven't talked a lot about Zoda at all. Yeah, he was the first one lap down.
Joel Guy goes to 7th. Kurt Jackson goes to 13th. You know, we were talking about this guy here at the beginning of the show, Mike Weber. Currently he started third as we got another yellow on the racetrack.
Yeah, Ronald Hartfield goes around up to the outside wall. That's the 15 truck. Maybe him and Casey Flingo made some contact after this, but here's what caused it. Actually, Flingo came by. The 15 man came down a little bit on there.
What I was saying, once that yellow had come out, you know, Mike Weber started out, he started third, was having a decent run, got involved in a wreck, and got that lead, or got that lap back, or at least one of those laps back. Well, at one point he was 1 lap down, but now he's 5 laps down. But anyways, not having the run that he wanted. Also not having the night that he wanted was Patrick Saunier and John Gallagher. I believe them guys have been done now for quite a while. So,
by the way, I'm hearing that Red Sox talk could be starting back up January 13th.
really?
Yep. I also heard some rumors of a little birdie told me that, you know, open wheel cars are being talked about.
I did hear that on the other night as well.
Big gear comes up there. We're interested there, by the way.
Yeah, that's actually going to give them some fresh tires as well.
Paul Zoda also coming down.
I think this is a really good call.
It is a very good call.
Because, I mean, by the time we go back green, it'll be basically 12 laps to go, I would say. No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
Be more than that. I'm just going to leave that alone.
Math.
I was thinking of that Tennessee math.
Freaking Michigan math up there.
Hey, leave us alone. Our brains are frying because it's so warm up here.
Is it really warm?
Well, I will say today was a high of 45. Tomorrow's supposed to be a high of 55, and Thursday is supposed to be a high of 60.
Oh, warm.
And then winter comes back, and it's going to be like a high of 39 on Friday.
Shut up.
So.
You know, they call for 68 degree temperature on Friday. I may be tempted to go to the water, Todd. It's tempted.
Yeah, I know you'll be wearing shorts that day.
heading on out to the lake. Let's see. Probably not going to get to.
Well, look at this front row here, though. As the pace lights should be coming off, it will be Todd Cray and Sandy Curtis on this front row. Jason Gordon and Joel Guy will be your second row. David Kamara and Alec Lumpkin will be your third row. Ronald Hartfield and Jim Cook will be your fourth row. Ben Gear and Paul Zota your fifth row.
So we're getting ready to go back green flag here from Bristol Speedway. As the pace truck is dropping off the dirt. Guys looking down at the racetrack, you can see that rubber way up high, little pebbles up there. You never seen a race here, go see one. It's one of the coolest places ever to watch a NASCAR race.
And green flag is back out in the air. Todd Cray gets another good launch from the bottom. As we could have, well, we got a good battle here for third.
Yeah, that's a tough one here. A lot of trucks involved in this. Fresh tires all the way 6 foot. Oh, there they go.
Yep, there they
No
go.
way. No way. There goes Kamara.
Wow.
They ain't going to stay green this time.
Nope, but they might.
What the heck?
There it goes. The yellow flag is out.
That was the longest yellow I've ever seen.
Well, they kept it straight there for a while. I did see that.
This happened all the way back in turn 4 and into turn 2.
But I believe this will be our 9th yellow of the night.
See, this is the backstretch, Todd.
Really?
Yeah, my goodness. Started in turn 4 and on the backstretch. You are correct, by the way. 9. No. That's what happens. You got fresh tires. Everybody going for it.
Yep. 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 It'll be interesting to see what happens here. I mean, if you're Todd Cray, yep, you definitely stay out. You know you got the faster truck right now. But, I mean, one thing is, you know, these guys could possibly be out of tires now as well. So that could be why they're not coming down pit road.
I never thought about that, actually. Good call on that one, yeah. That's very interesting. Because Todd Cray, you would expect would come down when these other guys did.
Yep.
Never thought about that. We are set to go back green here in just a moment. We're going to have about 25 or so to go, 24 to go. Give us on that a little bit.
Yep. See, that was the correct number of laps. Not the laps that I had given prior, because it can't count.
Yep. We know this already.
Oh boy.
We know this already, Todd.
What's that?
We know this already. So Todd, you can tell me what I got for Christmas for everybody.
No.
All right. Well, I'd ask, but
You're gonna have to find out when it comes through the mail.
so about the other Christmas present that somebody else got me, you can tell me that.
Nope. I know nothing about that.
December 24th. You need to go ahead and tell me what that is. Santa Claus coming early.
Maybe for you.
You need to tell me what it is.
I cannot tell you. I'm sorry.
I used to like you a lot.
No, just so you guys know, I may not be here next week.
That's a good possibility.
No, if I could tell you, I definitely would.
You're a liar. Shut up. Everybody keeps going up.
Green flag waiting to come out. Again, it will be Todd Cray and Sandy Curtis on your front row. Alec Lumpkin and David Kamara, your second row. Ron Hartfield and Paul Zota all the way up to third. That third row. Jim Cook and Jason Gordon, your fourth row, and Gary Whitmer and Ben Gear, your fifth row.
Jim Cook, by the way, yeah, that was weird. Somebody had to catch up there. It was Jason Gordon, some moments there trying to get lined up correctly. Happens from time to time. There you go. Pace truck in. 24 laps to go, Todd.
Yep, green flag back into the air, and Todd Cray on that bottom gets
Not-
another good punch.
I'm going to be honest. That was good, but it wasn't as good as what we've seen.
Compared to other ones,
Yeah.
though, it's
Not bad.
not bad, yes. As he goes back to the top again. Got a good battle back there. I believe that's for the 9th and 10th position. As well as Casey Flegel and Mike Weber battling with Jonathan Scott back there for 13th, 14th, and 15th. But up front, it's been all Todd Cray tonight.
Something happened to Jason Gordon, Todd.
Yeah, maybe
He
incident.
had a penalty.
Yep.
So he's now let down.
Incident points. Ooh! That could have been horrible back there. Could have been bad. I believe that was Alec Lumpkin battling with David Kamara.
Now Lumpkin battling Sandy Curtis here for second.
Yep, tried to go for the pass on the bottom as we got our 10th yellow of the night out on the racetrack.
Big gear, the 19. A couple times we've seen how. Oh, give it a 7. Maybe the 7 not too happy with the 19. Let's see what happened here. No, he definitely got mean to. He just came up on him a little bit.
Right. Probably didn't have anywhere to go. Look at this. Here comes Sandy Curtis down pit road.
You got Todd Cray as well. I'm gonna be honest. I would stay out if I was these guys. A lot of these guys. I mean, yeah, like David Kamara, stay out. Alex Lumpkin, stay out. Paul Zoe, definitely. Yeah, so it's not a bad call to stay out. That's these guys that picked it earlier.
Right.
That's not horrible.
Yeah, because, I mean, when we go back green, there'll be 16 laps to go. Either 15 or 16 to go, so, I mean, which those laps could actually go by pretty fast if we could actually stay green.
Yeah,
But, I mean, we're definitely getting definitely getting the feel from Bristol, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
know,
probably haven't had more DNFs already in there.
I know between, penalties and stuff like that. I mean, we've only had 2 DNFs. So, but we've got a lot of guys a lap down. We got 9 trucks on the lead lap. So, be interesting to see what happens here from here on out. Because now you got Todd Cray back here in 6th, Sandy Curtis in 7th. Them are the guys that you're going to really want to pay attention to with them fresher tires. If they took tires, I didn't really look to see if they took tires. But those 2 are going to be flying through these top 5 here.
Not very sure, to be honest with you.
Pace lights should be coming off this time by. It will be Alec Lumpkin and David Kamara on your front row. Paul Zoda and Ronald Hartfield in your second row. Jim Cook and Todd Cray. Cray gonna have them fresher tires, I believe. They will be your third row. Sadie Curtis and Gary Whitmer your fourth row, and Jason Gordon and Tyler Bergert now inside the top 10 as the pace lights are still on. Now they go off. So it was a little early on that.
Of course, it's worth Todd. All right, so can Alec Lumpkin hold on, Todd? What do you think? First tires, Todd Cray.
Yeah, I think Todd
Possibly.
Cray is actually. I think Todd Cray is actually going to steal this.
I think so.
Yep.
I think it'll be interesting.
We've seen it in earlier restarts where we actually had some, an 8 to 10 lap run, and there's no way of holding back these fresh tires. As the pace truck comes down pit road, green flag is back out in the air here at Bristol. Alec Lumpkin trying to hold off David Kamara. Gonna go up and block him as we're still too wide. All the way back here.
See, now this right here is helping Lumpkin.
Yep. Because now
the stay side by side, the better. And now maybe not, but
I mean, look at Todd Cray up here, currently working on third spot already, working that outside lane.
Away from Zoda.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no way you could slow down this 21 truck.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We are coming to 11 laps to go. Here comes Cray.
Yep, he's gonna look to the inside. I don't think he sent it in there far enough.
Yeah, he can definitely send it deeper than what he wants. The thing is, Todd, laps are running down. We are coming to 10 laps to go. You see him using a bumper here at Bristol. Underneath Kamara, side by side. He's going to send it in here.
Yep, and he's going to slide.
He does.
Yep, he's going to be able to take... Oh,
Kamara.
David Kamara.
This will bring out
inside wall, back up into the racetrack. No yellow yet.
No, he is still sitting on the apron right now. Will he tow is going to be the question. Yes, no yellow.
Meanwhile, Alec Lumpkin
still
currently out there leading Todd Cray. He's running him down, but not as fast as what I would think he is.
That time by, he was not too much faster, actually.
And not only that, the two's got some nose damage as well. But here comes the 21.
7 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't think you're holding this 21 off.
Now you're going to have to continue holding that high line for the 2.
There you go. The 21 going to go to...
Not quite. Well, lead change, but...
Now I believe the 21's going to clear the 2. This is some really good racing as Mike Weber goes to 15th.
But see, Todd's okay with this right now.
Yep.
Well, 2 got a big run there.
Yep. Now I think the 21's got
him. Now he's got him.
Yep.
So late race pass for Todd Craig, going to take the lead, coming to 3 laps to go.
Yeah, I don't think you're... If you're Alec, just settle for second. You got
Second's a good finish.
Yeah, you got no pressure behind you. There's no way you can run down Todd Cray with fresh tires. I'm sorry.
Paul Zoda trying to hold on the third from the 15 to run on Hartsfield.
And we got a yellow on the racetrack.
Oh, God. That means, we got more wrecks happening here. People trying to dodge and weave out, and maybe the 44 may have tagged this 91 truck. 91 got a little loose. Joel got, here's what happened. 91 just got loose. And
now I believe, we're going to have a green-white checker, and we do have 3 attempts of that here tonight at Bristol, so this will be green-white checker attempt number 1. And if I'm Todd Cray, I'm not too worried about this because you're the leader. You've got the freshest set of tires, and you control the restart.
For sure.
So
that's the thing. Nobody's going to pit, I don't think. So.
Yeah, I don't think you'll pit here either, unless you're like,
if you're smart, you would.
I mean, if you're
behind them.
Right, like Jason Gordon, Jim Cook, Tyler Berger, Ben Gear. Well, we've got 8 trucks on the lead lap now. So I mean, even if you're Sandy Curtis, Gary Whitmer, and Jason, if you've got a set left, I mean, this could be a good call.
Yeah, Curtis the only one that looks like it's pit, so I do like the call. I mean, if he pitted for 5th place, I'm not saying he's going to be able to get back up there. Might not, but definitely worth trying to.
Now, if you're Alec Lumpkin, Todd Cray likes to go early.
Yes, you got to go early as well.
Yeah, I mean, you got to really anticipate this, because you know you're not as fast, nearly as fast as him, but you got to get that. You almost actually have to jump the restart to kind of stay with him, and hopefully you've got enough of a run to where you could give him the bumper if he's, you know, a little ahead of you or something, to make something happen for yourself.
Yeah, 100%. All right. So, green light checkered attempt number 1, 150 lap button now. So, we will see what happens here.
Yep, it will be Todd Cray and Alec Lumpkin on your front row, like I had mentioned. Paul Zoda currently running third, having a nice run tonight. He'll be to the inside of Ron Hartfield in that 15 truck. Gary Whitmer and Jason Gordon, third row. Jim Cook and Sandy Curtis, fourth row, and Tyler Berger, Ben Gear, your fifth row.
Lights are off on the pace truck, so we will get ready to go back green here momentarily.
We're waiting on how this launch goes for Todd Cray. You know, if you're Todd, though, you know going early has been working really well for you. Do you go early again? Huh? We're about to find out.
Yeah, I don't really know. That's what I was going to say. I guess so.
And there you go.
Not a good start for
Green
Lumpkin.
flag is back out in the air. No, he was not able to go, and well, battle for third. Paul Zoda trying to battle with the 15 as they come to the white flag.
Official, no matter what happens.
Yep. Todd Cray still holding on to this top spot. Alec Lumpkin currently running. Oh, looked like a little net code between the 15
goes around.
Yep.
Big
and
trouble.
The 63 gets sent.
Big wreck. Todd Cray's going to win Bristol with Alec Lumpkin.
Yep.
And maybe Paul Zoda, maybe not. Jason Gordon will finish third as Paul Zoda crashes across the line in fourth.
Yep.
Sandy Curtis fifth. Gary Whitmer going to finish sixth. Jim Cook will finish seventh, and Ronald Hopfield eighth. The rest of the laps down. So there you go.
Well, I believe this is what, his third or fourth win this year. Todd Cray doing Todd Cray things.
119 laps left for Cray, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we just talk to him. So why not? Like we always do. It is going to be a victory.
Yes, sir.
Todd Cray once again will join us in the booth. Once again, your race winner in the Infinite Hero Pets Paradise Chevrolet, Todd Cray. It's Adam and Todd. You got a copy?
Hey, got you guys.
Man, a big win here at a short track, a place that you like in general. Short track racing is always one of your favorite things. 119 laps led. Talk us through this one. That was fun.
Yeah, it was just kind of rolling through. You know, I'm a big fan of the truck, and I'm a big fan of Bristol. So, you know, I was expecting a good night. But, yeah, I got off a pit sequence there a little bit. I was staying out on the tires just to have some fun and, you know, see how it was going to work. And it worked pretty good. And then that last caution came out. So I was like, well, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to pit. Well, let's see where it puts us. So we jumped in, and, you know, the guys ran a great race there at the end. It was really clean and gave me a shot for the win, so real happy about that.
So it's pretty interesting. We watched these guys, or you guys really race. We noticed that Jim Cook did a good job of it. The drive off seemed very important here tonight and able to make a pass.
Yeah, it's tough on the bottom. I mean, yeah, I thought I would be able to, you know, get to Alec a little faster there at the end and, you know, not have so much of a problem. But, yeah, the bottom was really tough, and, you know, you just had to really drive it perfect on the bottom. Top is where I like to be, and but you know, once it gets blocked, then there's not much you can do with that.
For sure on that, man. Well, you know what to do. You've been here enough this season. Shout outs on that you want to give out.
Aubrey Marie awareness, the URL for putting on the show here. You guys, Trackside Racing Network, Cousin Jess, Unchained Racing, Infinite Hero, Pets in Paradise, Clocks by Christopher, yeah, that's about it. Keep on chugging here.
Hey, good job, buddy. Congrats on another win.
Well, all right, guys. Good night.
Next up, we're going to talk to Alec Lumpkin. He is your second place finisher. There we go. And we'll pull Alec in and talk to him. He had a good chance there. Almost able to hold off Todd Curry. Still, a good second place finish here for Alec. Alex, had him Todd up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I sure do, my friend.
Man, a good night here at Bristol. A very tough place to race at. Finishing second. Almost was able to pull off the win there. I needed a few less laps, but still a good race for you and a good run.
Man, be honest with you, if you would have watched all of practice, I couldn't control my truck. I was spinning out. I think I stayed in the 14th to 16th place in qualifying practice till like 8 minutes to go, and then all of a sudden I go out, didn't make any changes, and I put up the fourth fastest lap, and I'm like, huh. So, and once we got on track, the truck it felt amazing.
Yeah, it looked like the track really came into its own. It looked like the longer runs that you guys had, the truck was really starting to get a rhythm. The high line's always the way to go here, but we've seen some passes made on the low line, but it was very tough to do that.
Oh man, the low line was like driving on ice.
Right.
It was absolutely terrible. The high line, you could pretty much position your truck where I would diamond off the corner and pick up speed. Todd just had an absolutely amazing truck as usual. I wish I had about 10 laps fresher tires. I would have loved to have give him a run for his money, but I still think he by far had the truck to beat.
For sure on that one, man. Well, you know what it is. Second place here tonight. Shout outs and all that, dude.
Yes, sir. First, I want to thank you guys. You guys do an amazing job for us. I'm glad that you're with us on board. This is the Audrey Marie Epilepsy Awareness Bristol race. We got a payout coming to a random driver still racing at the end. So Audrey Marie Epilepsy Awareness, every time they are a sponsor, they do anywhere from a $40 or more payout.
Okay.
It's not to the winner. They don't want people coming and wrecking somebody for a win just to get a payout. So the only qualification you have to have is just be on track when the checker flag falls. You could be 50 laps down. You could be 1 lap down. You could win the race. It's all completely random.
There you go. All right, man. Any other shout-outs you want to give out?
Just shout out to everybody I already said. Shout out to all the drivers. It was hectic at some times, but it was some good racing at times. And want to shout out to my sponsor on my truck tonight, Be Jesus Ministries. That is a actual ministry that I am a board member with, and thankful for everything they do, and just thank you for you guys what you do.
Hey, good job tonight, dude. Congrats on second place.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Next up, we're going to talk to Jason Gordon, who may have stole a little bit here at the third place finish. Jason, you got a copy?
I got you.
Man, finished in third place tonight, and honestly, I know that third is good and all, but you started first, and you definitely had a fast truck. Just some bad luck caught you up early, and it got you a little bit behind.
Got me behind, and then fought back, and then got pinched a couple times, which happens at this track, and finally got up there, and then the seas parted on the last lap and let me sneak in. I was a solid fifth place deal there, but with a tore up truck, but it let me sneak back up into third, so I'll take it.
For sure, man. Always fast, and talk about running this track. Things happen so quick here.
It's the fastest half mile in the world.
That is true. Man, any other shout-outs you want to give out or anything like that?
Man, I'll tell you what, this is my favorite racetrack. It's the best chance I had to win. I went ahead and raced it tonight. I've got to say happy anniversary to my lovely bride of 7 years now. Yeah. So happy anniversary to her for letting me race, and we'll just get on down to the next one.
Hey, that's what's up. Good job, guy. Good job, and congrats on your anniversary. Congratulations on all that stuff. So hope y'all have a good night.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
you too, guys.
All right, we'll move him back up. That was the worst anniversary thing I've ever said in my life. Anyway, Todd, thoughts?
Well, it started off pretty good, and then it kind of trickled into the old-fashioned Bristol with the wrecks and everything like that. But ultimately, we didn't expect to see a late race yellow in that one. But Todd Cray was able to get the job done, and congrats to Alec and Jason on getting their podium finishes, and overall, it was just another solid Bristol race.
Good race as always. That was a fun one. 11 yellows. Todd was right on that. Todd Craig gets the win. Congrats to him once again. That'll do it for us, though, guys. Hope y'all had a great night. Take care as always. We'll see y'all Thursday. God bless.